The Temple Theater in Saginaw, Michigan is a place where stories are made. Since 1927, through thick and thin, the theater thrives because of its ability to create lasting bonds and enriching experiences as families, friends, and neighbors gather together. During each episode of Theater Stories, we're listening in on how the Temple Theater influenced lives in large and small ways. Thanks for listening. Now on with the show. Hey, Jackie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for being willing to talk a little bit about your Temple Theater story.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit more about your family's experience at the Temple. And, you had mentioned that you had brought your 3-year-old to Drumtow. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so my son's first trip to the Temple Theater was actually for a Jack Hanna show, I'm trying to think. He's been there a couple times now. So we went to Jack Hanna probably when he was probably 2, and then the drum show was probably 3. But the Tau Drum Heart, what little kid doesn't love, loud noises and drums? And so we took him there, and he sat on my lap the entire time because it was super loud. But thankfully, we brought his headphones with us to make sure it wasn't too loud for his little ears. But the show was absolutely amazing. The theatrics with it, the choreographed, dancing and the drum beats themselves, you could literally feel it through your entire body. It added such energy to our community and to our family. It was super fun.
Yeah. So now, how old is your son now?
Yep, my son is almost 5 now.
Almost 5 now. Do you have a recollection of the event, or is it one of those things that are sort of deep-seated into his memory?
That one he actually does remember. The Jack Hanna one he doesn't. We do talk about it quite a bit because we watch Jack Hanna on TV a lot, but he doesn't remember that one so much, but he does remember sitting on my lap and enjoying it, but also being a little scared. Yeah, he does remember that one.
Yeah. It's amazing how children are able to hold on to memories and experiences, and sometimes they notice things that adults miss. So I think that it's great that you were able to give him that experience.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. I think what connects him to it was the emotions of it, of being scared, but also being comforted by mom, but also knowing that, it's just a stage, it's just a show. So that was kind of a cool experience to have with our family.
Mm-hmm. Has he shown any inclination for drumming since that experience?
Not necessarily drumming, but kind of to talk about the Jack Hanna show, absolutely animals run through and through his blood around here. He's got probably over 100 animals in his, toy box of every kind. And that definitely strikes close to home.
Well, that's fantastic. Being a family, you had also mentioned some other performances like the Switchfoot show that you had come to. Tell me a little bit more about sort of how the theater has helped in your family in other ways outside of the kids' experiences.
Yeah, for sure. When my first time actually to the theater was when I was a little kid. My grandma had said, "Hey, do you want to go to a movie?" It was a Saturday. She was watching my sister and I, and she said, "Let's go see a movie at the theater." So we're thinking we're going to go, down to, Bay and Tibbetawasi and go to one of the theaters there, the ones that we knew about. But nope, we went downtown and went to the Temple Theater, and we actually saw, it was kind of, this was before the term like throwback movies were around, but it was definitely an old movie, kind of a rerun, and it was the Long Trailer with Lucille Ball. And of course, it was an old movie, so we're just thinking, as little kids, like, what's this? This is weird. But it was so funny, and the theater was gorgeous. It was like something we had never seen. As a little kid growing up in Milwaukee, you don't see these kind of theaters and things like that. You don't think it exists in your town. You only think of it on the other side of the world or in big cities like New York, but we truly have it right in our backyard. And it's a true community gem for so many reasons.
It's neat to hear how your childhood experience sort of translated into your child's experience. That multi-generational aspect of the Temple Theater is really special. And the legacy, I think, is what I'm hearing in your tone here.
Oh, for sure. It's absolutely, like I said, it's something that people don't even know it's here. It's kind of one of those hidden gems, but it's been around forever.
Yeah.
And it's something that we truly need to embrace in so many ways. There's truly something for everybody. There's, concerts, there's movies, there's the symphony plays there, there's the choral society, things there. There's just so many things. I think I had mentioned too that I've been to retirement parties there and award ceremonies and weddings and receptions. There's just absolutely so many opportunities to go through the theater and the other opportunities there in the other rooms. And it's just something truly for everybody, somebody of all ages. It's truly for everyone.
Yeah. Well, Jackie, I'm going to let you go here, but I do appreciate learning more about your story and hearing about how your family has enjoyed the theater. And we're looking forward to hopefully having you back and opening our doors real soon.
Absolutely. I can't wait, and we'll be there. Hopefully, like you said, hopefully soon we'll, work through this together as a community separately, but together. Hopefully we'll be there soon.